Namaste to all of you. Today I am going to introduce micro yoga practices for the shoulders and for whole arms. So let me start from the number 12. Number 12 practice is developing the power of shoulders. For this practice, stand straight by joining your feet together. Make fist by tucking your thumb inside. Keep your arms straighten, do not fold your elbows, and make your mouth as like as beak of crow. Inhale from the mouth, retain your breath inside, blow your cheeks as out as possible, then bend your neck forward and move your shoulders up and down, up and down, up and down. Once you feel uncomfortable, release the practice and exhale from the nostril. Look at me for once. In the beginning, perform this practice for 3 to 5 rounds. If you are comfortable, you can move your shoulders a little bit fast. You can look at me once again. Number 13 practice is developing the power of upper arms. For this practice, fold your elbows at 90 degrees. You can look at me by the sideways. And simply straighten your arms in the front with little jerk and bring it back in the same position. Make sure that your elbows are not going back of your body. Perform it in this way. Keep your breath normal in the beginning. You can perform this practice for about 20 to 25 times. But in the beginning, perform this practice for 5 to 10 times. Or if you are very comfortable, you can perform this practice with breathing. Look at me. Fold your elbows and with exhalation, straighten your arms in the front. While you are bringing it back, inhale, and while you are straightening your arm in the front, exhale forcefully. For number 14 practice is developing the power of elbows. This practice is divided into two parts. For the first practice, bring your arms a little bit in the front of your body and simply make fist by tucking your thumb inside. Fold your elbow and straighten your elbow. In the beginning, perform it slowly with normal breath. And if you are comfortable and confident, you can perform it with the breathing. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. And the same practice you can perform a little bit fast. And the second part of this practice is release your fist and perform the same practice as you done just before. You can perform this little bit fast if you are comfortable. Or you can perform this practice with breathing. Inhale up and exhale down. Once you feel uncomfortable, release the practice and relax your arms. Number 15th practice is developing the power of arms. For this practice, you have to raise your right arm by the side thighs. This practice is divided into the 3 parts. And bring it back in the original position. Slowly raise it up and bring it back. Keep your arms straight and tighten. And make sure while you are raising it up, do not touch your ear. And while you are bringing it back, do not touch your thigh. You can perform it a little bit fast. And for getting more benefit, you can perform this practice with breathing. Right? Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. You can perform it a little bit fast. In the beginning, perform this practice for 10 to 15 times and repeat the same practice by the other side. The second part of this practice is raise your left hand up, inhale, and exhale, come back. Inhale up, exhale, come back. Inhale, come up. Exhale back. You can perform it a little bit fast. And number 3rd and last part of this practice is raise your both arms by the side thighs. Inhale. Exhale. You can perform it a little bit fast according to your strength and your capacity. Number 16 practice is for developing the power of your whole arms. This practice is divided into 6 parts. The first part is make fist of your right hand. Straighten your right hand. Keep your left arm beside of the body. Inhale first and retain your breath inside. Then move your hand in the clockwise. Once you feel uncomfortable, fold your elbow by the sidewise and exhale forcefully in the front by straightening your arm. Look at me for once. Inhale. Once you feel uncomfortable, fold your elbow and exhale in the front. Same practice. Repeat in the opposite direction. Inhale. Perform the same practice by the other side. Make fist with your left hand. Straighten your left arm. Inhale and retain your breath inside. In the opposite direction. In the beginning, perform this practice slowly and according to your capacity. The next part of this practice is make fist with your both hands. Keep your both arms straightened. You can look at me this practice by the sideways. Inhale completely and retain your breath inside. Then rotate your both arms. Once you feel uncomfortable, fold your elbows and exhale in the front with jerk by straightening your arms in the front. In the opposite direction, same practice. Inhale completely and retain your breath inside. Do not exhale in the between. This was the last part of 16 practice. Number 17 practice is developing the power of wrist. Straighten your arms in the front. Make fist with your both hands and simply move your fist up and down, up and down, up and down. You can move it a little bit fast. Or if you want to get more benefited, you can move your fist with inhalation and exhalation. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And the B part of this practice is fold your elbows and bring your hands close to the chest and perform the same movement. Once you feel uncomfortable, simply release the practice by bringing your hands back by the side thighs. Number 18th practice is developing the power of your back of the palms. Simply raise your arms in the front. Make sure your arms are tightened. Simply from the wrist, move your hands up and down. In the beginning, perform this practice slowly with normal breath. You can repeat this practice according to your capacity. For getting more benefit, you can perform this practice with inhalation and exhalation. Inhale up and exhale down. You can perform a little bit fast. And the B part of this practice is fold your elbows and bring your hands close to the chest and keep moving your hands up and down, up and down. Once you feel uncomfortable, release and relax. Number 19th practice is developing the power of your palms. Raise your arms in the front. Spread your fingers as out as possible, tightly. And perform the same practice as you did before. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You can perform it with breathing. And the B part of this practice is fold your elbows, bring it close to the chest and move your hands in the same way. Once you feel uncomfortable, release the practice and relax. In the beginning, perform this practice for about 5 to 10 times. And for more, it depends on your capacity. Number 20 practice is raise your arms in the front. This practice is developing the power of root of the fingers. Drop your fingers and the rest of the hands will be tightened. And the B part of this practice is fold your elbows and bring your hands close to the chest. Once you feel uncomfortable, release the practice and relax. Number 21 practice is developing the power of your fingers. For this practice, raise your arms in the front and tighten your fingers. Feel that you are holding something by your fingers. keep it tight and try to feel that you are pulling it towards your body and bring it slowly close to the chest. Perform this practice slowly and release. Repeat this practice for 3 to 5 times. You can perform this practice with the breathing. With inhalation, bring it close to the chest. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. There are 2 parts of this practice. In the first, if you are not able to move your hands, if you are feeling pain, stay here for as long as possible according to your capacity. But make sure that all the fingers are tightened. And for the B part, fold your elbows, bring it close to the chest and hold here for as long as possible with keeping your hands tightened. Simply release. Relax your arms. Perform this practice according to your capacity. These were the practices for your shoulders and for your arms. Thank you very much for watching this video. Namaste.